good thing on the screen, if you've noticed, you can see a lot more of my kitchen. I'm using Zoom. Okay, I'm not using my regular camera. We do have a little bit of an echo in here, but we are working out the kinks. We're trying to get everything, you know, settled. My camcorder it's giving me a little bit of a feedback. We did get a new charger for it. If you'll notice, you can see more of my kitchen. We back things up. We're playing around with stuff. So kind of bear with me. As you can see, I'm ready for football. I don't know jack shit about football, but I do know that I like the Baltimore Ravens. Why? Because they're the Ravens, and it's all about Edgar Allan Poe, and I'm a huge Poe fan. Hence my daughter being Madeline Lenore. And Ravens are also black and purple, which I love purple. And who's this guy, the quarterback, Flacco? Joe Flacco. My husband's here. He came home, he skipped a company dinner because I'm making, guess what? Fried chicken and tater wedges. He really likes them. So he skipped going to the best restaurant in town to come home for my homemade fried chicken. And it's the best damn chicken you're ever gonna have. I have friends now. You're gonna hear some oil popping. I gotta get it turned down. The main thing with making homemade fried chicken is to have a thermometer. I don't care if you're using bone-in chicken. If you're gonna buy thighs and drumsticks and chicken breasts with the bone, I don't particularly care for it because my husband doesn't like it like that. He wants skinless. He wants skinless, just chicken. He likes chicken breast. He just wants it off the bone. He just wants to be able to eat it. That's fine and dandy. And that's the way most of you kids are going to eat it. They're just wanting chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, chicken whatever. And they want French fries or they want wedges. Like you get at Chick-fil-A or wherever. Okay, we all know the struggles of getting kids to eat anything. Now, but some of us, we like to eat a drumstick or, you know, chicken breast or thigh or whatever. You can do it either way. The main thing is to have a thermometer. Go get on Amazon or $10 or whatever. I'm going to preach this. If you're not going to kill somebody or have undercooked chicken, get your thermometer. Put it straight to the bone or in the thickest part of the chicken. 165 degrees Fahrenheit. That's where you cook it to, okay? Every time. If it's not at 165 degrees Fahrenheit at the thickest part of that thigh, right at the bone, it's not done yet. At the thickest part of the breast, at the bone, and that means this part, the very tip, it will give you the reading on it. You probably can't see it because it's too far away. It will have an on and off switch. It will have a Celsius and a Fahrenheit if you have a good one. Invest in them. The batteries will wear out. Throw it away, buy you another one, okay? You're going to see me cooking potato wedges. You're going to see me cooking chicken tenders. Now, I'm going to show you my secret on this. I'm going to read you the recipe. The recipe will be in the description. There are some secrets. And the best chicken restaurants, the best chicken that you'll eat, they do it this way, okay? Now, I learned this a long time before I ever went to a Chick-fil-A. And I learned about tater wedges when I was a kid. And yeah, this is going to be one of my St. Olaf stories. Y'all can make fun of it. But if you want to do it right and you want to make your family happy, you're going to do it this way. First off, dill pickle juice. Go buy you a big old thing, and you can see the jar sitting right back there. Go buy you a thing of dill pickles and cut your chicken up into, if you're going to use a whole chicken, cut it up into pieces. Put it in a hefty bag. Pour all the dill pickle juice in a hefty bag and put it in your refrigerator overnight. Leave it in there. If you don't have time overnight, you're in a hurry or you're going somewhere, put it in the morning. You can fry it up at lunch, you can fry it up at dinner. But it needs at least a couple hours to marinate in dill pickle juice. Why? Because the salt, if you don't have dill pickle juice, just use salt water. Okay, good brine. You want to do that because it tenderizes the chicken, it gets all the way through, and it's going to give a good flavor. You want that meat tenderized. You want it, it also helps with germs. Okay, we know salt water kills germs. And if you didn't know that, you do now. But it's gonna get that flavor, that intensity, that yumminess. So you're gonna put that in a hefty bag and you're gonna let that sit. Now, the oil you're gonna use, A lot of people swear by peanut oil. I use canola oil. Okay, you want to use oil that can take a high temperature, because after you dredge, you're gonna do an egg wash with the chicken, which means you're just gonna whip up 2 or 3 eggs in a little bowl, get your little whisk. You're gonna put your chicken in it, and then you're gonna have your flour mixture. And I'm gonna tell you, you're going to use your flour. You can use just regular old flour, and you can use self-rising flour if you don't have any plain regular flour. And you're going to put your spices in it. You're going to mix it all up. Your hands are going to get dirty. Okay, take your rings off. Wash your hands good. You're going to put it in your eggs. You're going to swirl it all around. Some people use a paper bag method. They put all of this in the paper bag. They use the egg wash. They put their chicken in paper bag. Shake, shake, shake. I know y'all saw the help, and they shook in the paper bag. I don't have any paper bags. All I got is hefty bags and Walmart bags. I ain't putting my chicken in that. It's just going to make a mess. This is getting a little high temperature. I got a new range, so I'm testing it out. Now, I am testing it with my thermometer. That's going to be good. That's sitting between 185 and 190. It's going back and forth. So my chicken's going to be at 165 real good and quick. So it's not going to take long for my chicken to cook. Notice I have my pan out and ready. So after it cooks, as soon as it's the right temperature and it's the right color, I can pull it right out. I have my handy dandy tongs so I can get it out. You do not want to be unprepared when you are cooking your chicken. So this is your flour. What is in my flour? I'm going to read it off to you. Now I've got 4 chicken breasts cut up. Woo! I've got 2 tablespoons in that. I've got a cup. I got a little more than a cup of flour. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of paprika. Half teaspoon pepper. Half teaspoon oregano. Half teaspoon of basil. 4 teaspoons garlic powder. 4 teaspoons onion powder. Now, I'm going to rinse this chicken in the egg wash, and I'm going to coat with the flour and spices, and then I'm going to fry in this oil. By the way, if you did watch the help, Crisco is great to fry your chicken in. It is a godsend. If you can't get a hold of peanut oil or canola oil, get you some good old-fashioned Crisco. Don't get any of that crazy shit. Just good old-fashioned Crisco, because it can handle high heat. Now, I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Now remember, your potato wedges, you're going to treat the same way. You're going to put that little bit of egg wash, and then you're going to put in whatever's left over in the flour, and you're going to fry them. Now they fry at a lower temperature. Bake those potatoes first. I threw them on and I washed them, threw them in the microwave, baked them a little bit. All you have to do is put them in the oil, do them the same way you do the chicken, put them in the oil. All they need to do is get a little crisp on the outside. They're done. Remember, they're baked. They're cooked through in the middle. You kids are going to love them. Don't burn them. They won't eat them. All right. So here we go. You ready? You afraid I'm going to burn the house down? I know it's smoking. It's getting hot. Remember, I'm in a cast iron skillet, so it does hold the heat. So I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to pull this out. And you can drain off the pickle juice in the sink if you want, but I'm working all over here. I ain't sliding all over the kitchen. And I'm just going to put them in the egg wash. We'll do a few at a time. There we go. Ooh, smell them pickles. That smells good. And as you can see, I've cut it up in pieces. Now the smaller pieces, of course, are going to cook faster. All right, that's about enough. I got about half of it in there. Okay, I'm just going to close it up. Remember, get the air out so you don't have so much space wasted. Always push your air out of your hefty bag. Get it out of the way. Now, just put the whisk, push it all through there. Make sure you get the egg all over. Get your flour close, because this is going to go fast. Okay, you see my oil? It's smoked a little bit. Push it down. Remember, your cast iron skillet holds heat. So even though I'm turning this down, it is still holding that oil hot. Okay, now here's the messy part. Pull it out of the egg wash, shake, shake, shake. Put it in there, roll it around. All right, make sure it's good and coated. Yes, it's getting on my fingers. My hands are clean. There it goes. Hear it frying. Woo, that's a good sound. Hear it? That's perfect. Sounds like that fish frying the other night, wasn't it? Make sure you get it all good and coated. Oh, I got it in this little spot. There we go. And there that one goes. Dredge that one. And if it was in a bag, I'd be shake, shake, shaking. Remember that shake and bake and I have? We don't need to shake. Oh, we're getting a good crisp on that chicken. Look at that. Honey, what do you see? You see a dinner, aren't you, honey? All right. Woo, splash a little grease. That's all right. We're going to let this fry. I'm going to get a dish towel. Oh, no. We're getting flour on things. That's all right. We'll wipe my hand. And I'm watching it crisp up. Oh, it's pretty. Wait till you see it when I turn it. It's going to be a beautiful golden brown. And that's what you want it to look like. It's not cooking too fast on the outside. You want it to cook completely through. Just a pretty sizzle. You know, nothing makes me happier than when I put something into cooking and I see it cooking at the right speed, the right temperature. You hear that oil, it's even. It's not going up and down. It's an even sizzle. I'm going to get my tongs. This is the first one I put in. Look at that, nice and pretty. Not too dark. We don't want it too dark. Look at that. Now KFC ain't got shit on me. Look at that. And look at that one. Oh, honey. That's just pretty much. A little lighter. That's the last one I put in. It's a little softer. But these, now when you press on it, it should feel right. Now that one was in a little longer. That's going to be the first one to come out. It'll be ready in just a minute. Look good, baby? Looks like dinner. Now, if you like a thicker, flakier crust, you can use panko instead of just flour, if you want that. You can also add bread crumbs to it. You can add crackers. I've seen people crush up saltines. You can use whatever you want. Remember, play with your food. You're the one eating it. Play with your food. And remember, this doesn't take long. I'm going to use my thermometer. And in the biggest part of the biggest piece that I put in first, it is not quite ready. Okay, it's going to be in there probably for another minute. That's this other side. Yeah, it's going to be about another minute. We're at about 125, and that's fine. That's where we expect it. Just in the other ones, yeah. And you can also feel with the thermometer as you go in. Yeah. But remember, we're aiming for 165 at the thickest part or at the bone. Remember, that's a solid, hard, fast rule. And that way you will never have undercooked chicken. And Deb asked me to do this, Lord, how long ago? She said, please teach me to make southern fried chicken. And I said, I will, and I am sorry it took me so long. Also, my dear friend Stewie, he said he was interested in it because his girls love chicken. And I said, I'm going to teach you how to make it. So this is for you all, especially and anybody else who wants to learn how to make it. But just remember the hard and fast rules. Pickle juice, take your time, get your oil good and the right temperature, and make sure that you use a thermometer. Okay? Nice egg wash, use the proper spices. And hey, if you want to change your spices, I'll do it. If you want a different flavor, if you want a little spiciness in it, put some cayenne in there. Put different spices in it. Test it out. It's your food, you're eating it. Play with it. Okay, I'm going to test again. There we are. Yup, yup, yup. That one's just a little above. It's at 168. Ooh, right on the money. And there we go. Okay, we'll pull these out. Now you're going to want to put them in a nice pan. Let's pull this big boy out. Let it drip. Now, if you want to put some paper towels, which I'm out of paper towels, because somebody thinks we're rich and they have to pull off 10 paper towels every time they have to wipe up something. So I didn't have a paper towel, so they're just going to drain. But if you want to put them in like a colander over a pan, you can do that too. That's the easy way to do it. And that way your chicken drains. Oh, that looks so pretty. Does that look pretty? You love me? That is just perfect. Is that not beautiful? Tell me that's not beautiful. That is the perfect crust on your fried chicken. Now, I'm going to do the rest of my chicken in a little bit, but I'm going to show you how to do the tater wedges. Now, remember how I told you I baked these? I just threw them in the microwave. It didn't take any time. And you just bake them. You don't bake them hard or soft all the way through. You want them to have a little bit of a firmness to them. They're not completely baked like you would put butter and sour cream and salt and eat them like that. So anyway, let me tell you the story how I learned how to do this. All right, I got a cousin who's uncle's brother's mother's son's some way. We're all related. Y'all know how it is in Appalachians. We're all related to somebody. It's the way of the South. Anyway, he had a little store in this place, a little bitty town called Troutdale. And when we would go over there visiting, we would always eat tater wedges. And well, I had never had them before. And he had made up the recipe because he would serve dinners over there. And, you know, just like, it was one of these stores. I was laughing with Fire yesterday. It was one of the stores where you could go and get a fishing pole and your bait, your breakfast and your dinner, and everybody sat around bullshitting and all this stuff. But they had great food. And he would serve baked potatoes with some of his meals, but he was always having so many baked potatoes left over, he didn't know what to do with them. But he always made really good fried chicken. He said, well, shit on it, I'm going to take these baked potatoes, slice them up, and I'm going to fry them with the chicken and see if they sell. Best things you'd ever had in your life. So, and this was back in the 70s. Nobody had ever heard tater wedges before. And so he made them up. I think everybody stole the recipe from him because in the 80s, people started coming out with tater wedges. Well, how he made them, it's just like fried chicken. Okay, I'm going to have to heat this oil up because I do believe it's cooled a bit. He'd take the baked potatoes, and he would take the ones that he hadn't left in too long. So he'd just throw a bunch in an egg wash. I thought it was crazy at first, but, you know, the best things, oh my gosh. You just throw a bunch of them in there. And he'd stir it all up. Make sure they're all separated. And get a little egg on them. And he'd throw them in with the flour, just like he did the chicken. And he'd make sure they got flour coated on them. And once again, your hands will go get messy. And get a little flour on them. And then that oil's gonna have to get a little hot. It did cool off some. Okay. Come on. Let's get this back up here. Put it back up on medium. So he started frying these up, and every time we would go there, I need some Gatorade. Every time we'd go there, I didn't want anything else. I didn't want burger. I just wanted tater wedges, and that's all we'd eat. And he'd give them to us for free because we were little. But that's how tater wedges got started, at least in my family. There we go. Yeah, it's starting to get hot. So you take them, and they're just chicken battered tater wedges. So you make these for your family, and your family's going to think you're a genius. And you don't have to give me credit. You can just say, yeah, we're having the best damn fried chicken you've ever had in your life with tater wedges. And they're going to think that you are just a miraculous cook. Like I say, my husband gave up a free company dinner at the best restaurant to come home and eat these. And I'm always flattered when he does something like that. So we're going to let those fry for a minute, and then I'll pull them out. And he's off camera. Y'all know he doesn't get on camera, but I'll let him taste test them for you, okay? And you can hear what he has to say, because he does talk on camera. Is that all right with you, honey? He just rolls his eyes at me. He puts up with me. Okay, we're going. These are frying out nice. And they just have to get just a crispy golden brown on the outside. It's pretty easy. But are the Ravens even playing tonight?
No.
And this guy's,
Well,
why did they not play on Thursday?
There's one game on Thursday.
Well, who's playing?
Flacco's playing because he plays for the Broncos.
He plays for the Broncos now.
Right.
I can't keep up with all of it. I know nothing about foosball, football, nothing. I just wanted the jersey because I like Baltimore. I like red, ground buff. See, and these just turn over, and they're so easy to do, and plus it helps not waste your grease. And it's something to go with chicken that's different. So I get tired of mashed potatoes, and I really don't like French fries. I can't eat potatoes much. So these are me being a kid. But and if you have any questions, y'all hit up my website. It's mamabestworld.com, and I'm going to be blogging on there. I'm going to have a link on there, and you can find my recipes. We're uploading my recipes on there every day. And as always on my channel, you can go back through and see all of my videos. We're trying to get it all organized. You know, my website's new. The recipes are all going in. We're getting it fixed. So that way all the recipes you can find them pretty easily. But it's getting all uploaded, and you can find out more about me and what's going on. And my Instagram is connected, and so you can see pictures of, you know, what we're doing and what's happening, and you know, so it's pretty interesting. MomBestWorld.com. Oh, my merch is coming out. Oh my God, wait till you all see what we've got from merch. I think it's hilarious. We've got hats, we've got t-shirts, of course we've got aprons, and I'm just so tickled with how it's coming out. It's all funny because y'all know if I'm gonna do t-shirts, you're gonna have something to laugh at. And the aprons are cute. Of course, it's all meatballs. And the hats, I can't wait for it done. But yeah, y'all check it all out. The merch should be ready in the next week, and y'all see the link for it. But and vlogs are going to be coming up. And if you have any questions or suggestions, you know, you can always put them in the comments below my videos. Be nice. I don't like trolling. Don't say anything ugly, or I'll delete it because it's my videos. And I don't take it. If you're going to be ugly, you might as well just quit because I just block you. Because I can. I don't troll and say mean things on other people's videos, and I don't expect it on mine either. So as you see, the oil's heating up, and look, they're getting crispy on the outside, and they're just pretty. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's how it works. You want to come and have a taste of chicken? Come here. Get your bite. It should be cooled off by now. Well, it's a little warm. I can see it's still a little steamy. As you can see, he has his hands. What do you think? Chew.
It's awesome. Yeah. It's really good.
I'm glad you like it. Tater wedges will be down in a minute. They'll taste like the chicken, just potatoes. So they match. Does it remind you of like Chick-fil-A or KFC, or just different?
It's a little bit different, but it's more towards the Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Okay, well that's how you fry chicken Southern style, and this is my recipe. It's similar to others, but like I say, make it your own. Play with your food. Do what you want with it. If you want to add more salt and pepper, or leave out one of these, or make it different, make it your own. You know, it's your kitchen, it's your food. You play with it. But thank you for coming. I love you. You love you. You can hit me up on Twitter. My DMs are always open. You know where to find me, mamabestworld.com and mamabestworlds at Gmail. And on Twitter, it's mamabestworld1. And